everybody.
Hi everybody, welcome
Back on our Van Travellers channel. Where are we going?
Cardiff.
Yeah, we're going down to Cardiff. We're going to try and park up. We've heard about this place, but not been there. Sophia Gardens, or Sophia Gardens, one of them, which is down by the castle somewhere. We've got a gig to go to tonight, haven't we? So
Yeah,
Shinedown.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, looking forward to that. And asking Alexandria, which I'm looking forward to, one of the support bands. So that's really cool.
I don't know that.
You don't know. You might know. You know some of this stuff, I think. But we're going down there, city centre parking, stealth parking.
We hope.
We hope.
It is a Saturday, so
Yeah, it's only dawned on us day or two that hey, it's quite close to Christmas. Really, it might just be a little bit busy. So we're desperate to get down there. It's just coming up to 9 o'clock. We should be there by about 10ish. So hopefully we can find a space. Otherwise, I don't know what we're going to do. So we're going to have to find somewhere. But yeah, back on the van channel. Some news. The van passed its MOT. Not without a few pounds spent, I must say.
no.
We had all the brake lines had to be done to the rear. I nearly said stern then. All the brake lines had to be done at the rear. New brake shoes for the handbrakes. Most likely, and a few other bits and pieces. Most likely, next year we will need new discs. So on the Sprinters, the discs and the drums are all one big lump. So that'll be a few quid. And this was a few quid, yeah, that just cost us nearly 900 quid to get it through the MOT, but that's a service as well, isn't it?
Yeah, service in it.
That's a service as well, you know, and it's one of them things, you know, the van is 9 years old, 2013 Sprinter, so you're gonna expect things now where you're gonna have to start changing stuff.
Well, we needed to know it's okay for our travelling. We're off to Spain.
Yeah. But let's be honest, well, you probably don't, you know from being here with me, the handbrake has never been that good, has it?
No.
It's never been that good. And all the brake shoes were chewed up. We will need new discs and drum, which is all what you, like I said, next year. So, but it's much better, the handbrake's really good. And they also said one of those was binding, so that affects fuel economy, doesn't it? So all them miles we're doing down to the south coast of Spain, even if you knock 1 mile per gallon off, it's quite a lot, you know. So anyway, yeah. So we're off down to Cardiff. We'll have a little chat when we get down there, I guess. Shall we?
Yeah.
Okay, let's crack on then. Okay, so not wild camping this weekend. Well, sort of. We're at Sophia Gardens in Cardiff, which is a sort of a camping caravan and camping club site, I think. Yeah, it's turned up. We've turned up here in Cardiff. It's an event weekend, they call it. So the rugby's on. There's obviously Shinedown at the Cardiff International Arena. Everywhere's chocker. But basically, they've stuck me in the middle of the car park here, which we're perfectly happy with. No problem at all. It's cost us a few quid more than we'd like, but that's because it's that event weekend, as they call it. So the van's all set up ready. Fun's in there somewhere, having a coffee, and we're about to hit the town.
It's early yet.
It's not early yet.
It is.
I'm on holiday.
It's early. I could sleep.
Well, you go to sleep. I'll see him with the spoons in a couple of hours. Yeah, so we're gonna when it's about half hour from the International Arena. So when we go out, we'll probably stay out and come back later after the gig. But yeah, perfectly fine here. Lovely open setting here, lovely big parkland here and stuff, and yeah, really cool. So I'll put a link to this campsite down below in the comments. If I remember, I'll try to. But yeah, have a look there, it might be there. And we might use this again because we quite like coming down to Cardiff for the weekend. So, now and again. So if it's a non-event weekend, it's quite cheap really. Cheaper than a hotel, definitely. And it's really handy for the city centre as well. So great, yeah, happy with that. I mean, we'd stay in the car park, but he wants to move us into the main site tomorrow. But we'd happily stay here, I don't care. Stay in the car park all the time. Right, let's go, let's see if I can G Fran up. and we're going to town. Like the morning after.
Oh, the morning after.
Well, the afternoon after, we didn't see any of the morning, did we?
No, I don't even know what time it is now.
It's late. We're just heading out back into the...
I don't think we got in till after 2.
I think it was after 2 when we got
This
in.
morning.
We went to a bit of an after party kind of thing.
Oh, God.
Jeez.
Somebody was a bit tipsy.
I don't know who that was. How we find our way back. We were so glad to see the van when we was wandering back and pitch black. So yeah, this site, Sophia Gardens, you would not believe you're right by the city centre, would you?
No.
You wouldn't believe it. So short walk, well, it felt like a blooming long walk to get back last night.
It's ain't through the castle, but it is when the castle's shut.
Yeah, the castle.
And the gates are shut, you have to walk all the way around, don't you?
Yeah. So last night the gate that we came out of was locked up, so we couldn't get through there. So you have to walk out on the roadway, so it's quite a walk, so bear that in mind. Short taxi, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Probably 5 to 10 quid, maybe 10 quid these days. Yeah, these are a bit weird, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like cinemas. Yeah. These are called like cinema pods. There's about 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is 6 of them. Yes, they're like little cinema things. You know? Nice park. You would not believe you're in the city centre. You've got. What did I say yesterday? There's about 60 pitches, I think there was when I looked yesterday. About 60.
So we're sort of behind a football stadium, aren't we?
Yeah.
And then there's like
that's rugby, that is.
Massive park.
I'm being pedantic, I would imagine.
Yeah, rugby, that's what we're doing. And then there's a big park the other side.
Huge, great park. You walk through the gardens, over the river, and you come out to the castle, isn't you?
Yeah.
Which is really nice. There's a Christmas market on today, so we're going to go and see that. So I think there's some kind of light event, like Christmas light, whatever, last night, because it was extremely busy town. But yeah, great park, Sophia Gardens. We'll come back here for sure.
Yeah. Definitely.
Ideal for being in the city. Absolutely ideal.
It's lovely. It's a lovely spot, though. It really is a really nice spot.
It is. Obviously, you have to pay. You obviously have to pay, and the price varies. Watch out. They have some. They call them event weekends for obvious reasons. Where it's like the rugby's on or whatever. And this was one of them.
So you pay a little bit more.
So you paid a little bit more, but we paid. It was a bit. It was £35 for Saturday night. We just dropped on a weekend where it was expensive. £35 for Saturday night. Saturday night?
Yeah.
No. Yes. So, yeah, and it was 30. No, it's less than 30. So it could come to £62 all in. I could do the maths, but my brain's hard of thinking today.
£31.29.
It's like so it's cost us like 31 a night, which ain't too bad. Obviously it adds to the weekend price wise, but there you go. Right there you can see the stadium. Bouncy bridge.
Yeah.
Weird bounces. Yeah. There is some vans in this car park over here that we've seen. But also down here a little bit, about 100 yards, then you're off to the campsite down this way. So, but yeah, over this. Yeah, you can see they're having a bit of a light show here for night time as well. Floating Flora. Who's Flora?
By citrus.
It's a fair old building, isn't it, that?
Lovely.
North Gate. Come in. Yeah, a bit of an ice rink. Typical Typical Christmassy stuff. I don't think we're going on the ice rink today, are we? No chance. Yeah, I do used to like ice skating way back when I was a little one. It's a good idea, that is. Buy your marshmallows and it smells amazing.
Yeah.
I know, it's nice, isn't it? Good. Got some donuts and some Bailey's hot chocolate as well. Hey?
They're red off, they've only just come out. Healthy donuts, not.
Yeah. Disgusting.
It's our breakfast.
I know. Well, yeah. In the middle of the afternoon.
Oh, dribbling.
Nice.
Very nice. Very healthy.
It's not healthy.
The Sherlock pub. That's all you mentioned yesterday morning.
Yeah. Right, so yeah, Fran's just saying about.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. They just invited themselves in. I never did. Yeah. So how many years?
8.
8 years since we was in London for a big do that was down there.
Yeah.
The time goes fast when you're
Having fun.
getting old. I'd have said. I'm just reversing out of here. So we're just leaving. I'm making a right pig's ear of that. We're just leaving Sophia Gardens down here in Cardiff. Been a good weekend, eh?
It's been lovely.
Been a good weekend. Meal weren't so great last night, but the staff were really good and we didn't pay for it, so that's all right. Didn't really have to complain, did we? That was really good. So not going to mention them as a bad thing because anybody they sorted it all out. So a bit disappointing because we was looking forward to a nice meal on Sunday, but hey ho.
It was mine, weren't it?
Mine were great though. You know, they reduced mine as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
So, but we didn't pay for yours at all, which is all. That's good job because you ate it and you didn't eat any.
No.
Well, yeah. So we're just leaving Sophia Gardens now. Just an hour home for us, just over Monday morning. Been a great weekend.
Traffic will be kind.
Yeah, it should be. It's about 10ish, is it? Yeah, 10. So should be a bit better. But yeah, Cardiff. You know, if you want to come down to Cardiff and you think, oh, there's no way you can park your van in Cardiff. There is some parking. There is a car park near here, isn't there, that seem to collect a lot of vanners.
Yeah, and we did notice on the way in there was like another park, weren't there? And there was a couple of vans out there.
Yeah, so there are options, but if you can't find those, then this site, you know, okay, you might pay 25 quid, 20 quid a night. We paid a bit more because it was an event, but it's worth it. It really is worth it. Say bye to him. Yeah, the guys here are really good as well.
Yeah,
really
nice.
accommodating for us. We hadn't booked up and they were jam packed, but they fit us in and everything. Not saying they always would, but they certainly did. Certainly looked after us, so we can't complain there. Sophia Gardens. If I remember, I'll put the link downstairs. Below maybe. And yeah, give it a go. Good weekend out in Cardiff. If ever, you know, city set. Me personally, I'd prefer to come to Cardiff than London. There is some good stuff in London, obviously, but I don't know where you'd park in London in a van. Perhaps you guys know. This close and this open and green as well as it is.
That's on my bucket list. I'd like to go to London.
I'd like to go back to London.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Well, like I say, 8 years, but we didn't really go round it since then, did we?
No.
I have been since I was young, really young.
Yeah. So right, we'll crack on then. See you next time. Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, our new playlist will be coming up, which is Van Life Spain.
Yep.
So we're on the ferry. We're on the ferry on Boxing Day.
Yeah.
And we're doing a bit of drive surfing at relatives and stuff up to that, aren't we? So
yeah.
So we'll finish on.
Follow us on our journey for that.
Yeah.
Give us a thumbs up and press the like button, and then you'll get the notifications.
Straight for the traffic. Yeah. That's good. All that, and remember, there's a couple of other channels we have, unrelated to van life. One of them is my electrical channel, Narrowboat Electrician, and we also have Narrowboat Moonshine, which is our home.
Our boat.
No house, just a boat and a van. So yeah, we're happy with that. Right, we'll press on. See you next time. Bye.